The following movie is rated R.
What's going on, y'all? It's Monday. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. So let's go ahead and get down because I want to talk about Angie Stone's kids because they filed a wrongful death lawsuit in Gwinnett County, Georgia, just a week or so ago. And within that lawsuit, they're filing this claim against the trucking company and the trucking manufacturer. And they're basically saying that the big rig driver and the vehicle's collision avoidance system failed, leading to their mother's passing. Now, I'm also hearing that the two siblings are fighting like cats and dogs behind the scenes, and they're at each other's throats over Angie's estate, and it's not pretty. Now, I'm also hearing that Tyler Perry has taken his hands off in guiding the Stone family to recoup any funds that were owed to Angie Stone before she passed away. And I got that from somebody that was close to the Angie Stone situation that was giving me information when Angie first passed away. They solidified that truth on yesterday during a phone conversation. Now, my guess as it pertains to why Tyler may have taken his hands off of helping the Stone family, well, I just think it's based off of the fact that he has too many accusations against him now, and it was pretty obvious that these accusations started coming out more and more after he stood up at Angie's memorial and asked where her money was and vowed to help her. That's just my personal opinion. But anyway, what I want to do right here is play you guys a couple of clips. Now, I was sent this recording where somebody was talking about Angie Stone's kids. Now, this person told me that the individual that's talking knew Angie Stone. I cannot confirm or deny that. That could be just somebody just talking and giving their opinion, but she dragged those children and basically made it clear that those kids of Angie's weren't worth a damn. So I want you guys to check out these clips and then I'll be back.
The truth is finally coming to the light. So back in March, I posted a video of a woman who said she was there when Angie Stone got hit. She said Angie was alive at first. And y'all remember, some believed it and some didn't.
4 a.m. on Saturday morning, we came up to a truck with a trailer and its flashers were on, so we slowed down some, and that's when I noticed there was an overturned vehicle in the fast lane. It looked like it just happened. I pulled over and put my flashers on, and I told my daughter to stay in the car, and I ran over. It was a van, and I ran over, and there were so many people in this van, and they were just trying to get out, and I asked if they'd called the cops, and they said, we're just trying to get out, and they were helping this woman out off the side of the van, and I grabbed her hand and I helped her get down, and she seemed out of it, and I was holding her hand and she was wobbling around, and I said, baby, you got to sit down. And then the next thing I know, I flew and I fell down to the ground, and it felt like something not ran over me but brushed over me, like something just swiped over my body. And I got up and I could hear screaming, and I just focused in on one screaming, and it was my daughter.
It got so messy that threats were being sent telling people to take the video down. Well, fast forward to now. We're in September 2025. There's a lawsuit.
R&B singer Angie Stone, who died in a car accident in March. And today we did learn that a lawsuit was filed by her children, claiming that Stone survived the initial accident and was trying to escape the van she was riding in with her bandmates. It claims that she died when a tractor trailer crashed into the van. The lawsuit was filed Tuesday in Gwinnett County, and it blames the drivers and the owners of both vehicles, along with a collision system in the truck, saying it failed to stop or detect the van. Stone was returning to Atlanta from a performance in Mobile, Alabama at the time of this accident.
Her children have filed a lawsuit. The details are unsettling. Reports are saying that she survived that van crash. But after that van flipped, she was hit by a tractor trailer while trying to get out. She ejected, was trapped, and suffered before she passed. That woman wasn't lying. She was telling the truth the whole time. So the question is, why did it take so long for the info to be released? Why was it hidden? Why were people making threats to silence it? Whenever there's pressure to cover the truth, it makes you wonder, who was trying to protect who and why. Lies and cover-ups never stand. The truth always finds its way to the light. You might be silenced for a moment, but you can't silence reality forever. Angie deserves the truth, and so do her children. So what do y'all think? Was this a cover-up, a smear, or just negligence finally exposed? Drop your thoughts because this story is far from over. May her legacy live on. Condolences to the Stone family. Till next time, yours truly, Creole Kisses.
Y'all went out and verified that just like her family, you to take her money. I said, watch these children now. They gonna try to come out with their music. Something wrong with them. That girl is two-faced, treacherous as hell. That girl know that her mama was long suffering towards her children, but that son looked like a big fat goddamn hippopotamus or Gila monster. I don't know what. I done seen a creature he looked like, and he's a big liar and insecure and some. I don't look like a Gila monster. Just fat and juicy and stinking looking as hell. Her son looked like a fat black lion sissy. He a big liar and be getting high a lot and tell a lie and act like he the victim with his sister. They might not have the same daddy, but them two just alike, know good and use her and use her because the son don't work. He called himself being a drug dealer and do drug, but he get high so much on their own supply and mental ill and unstable and got low self-esteem and don't want no word, don't want to build no empire. They gonna try to use their mama empire. They gonna tear it down. Her and the son, this son and her and her brother don't get along. I looked at some of the comments and then got a YouTube page. It's on 1,000 and some people over there listening to his ass. And I see he been doing this for years and people were saying trash and they don't know what happened to him between Angie Stone and D'Angelo. You sure that should be daddy? Cause I see, but they got a gluttonous spirit on him. He weak like a really. I don't know what happened with D'Angelo. I don't know what happened with her, but look like the talent of both parents done skipped him. But he wanna be a big time mega producer and a bad and call himself a writer, director, producer, and have his own studio and production company and rapping. And something is this boy mental ill. You talking about I can rap, I can sing. My mama Stone D'Angelo, and then it felt like their mama was holding them back. Everybody listening to you said you fat and greasy and black and ugly and can't damn it rap. Now I did not know he had no rap name and I went and listened to that and him saying that big fat greasy ass. I said I was right about him, but maybe you need to get your dad to take you to the gym.
Alright, so you guys just heard all of that. Now, again, somebody sent me this audio clip claiming that this person knows Angie and that's why she was going in on the son and the daughter in the fashion that she did. I don't agree with her talking about Michael's looks. I think that's a tad bit too far. And I just think it was just extremely disrespectful, but I have heard that same sentiment echoed throughout the circle that Angie ran in because I know somebody that was close to the Angie Stone situation, right? They said that Michael was lazy and that he was just looking for a handout and he was just looking to live off of his mother's money, and Diamond was the same way too. Now, focusing on the lady that spoke about Angie Stone when she first passed away, she said that she was on the scene and that she helped Angie, but she didn't know who Angie was at that particular point in time. It seems like her story is adding up now. I have to be honest and just tell the truth about the situation. A lot of people were saying that she was lying and things like that, but it seems like everything is starting to add up. She may have added one or two pieces to the story, but according to the lawsuit that Diamond and Michael filed on behalf of their mother's passing, it seems as though that the story was pretty spot on. Now, nothing has changed as it pertains to my mindset. I feel that this was still a deliberate hit on Angie Stone, right? Because in my mind, there's something just way off about this story. It's truly unsettling, and every time I talk about the death of Angie Stone, I just feel this demonic presence all over me. You know what I'm saying? It's just something off here. Now, as far as what the kids are looking to recoup with this lawsuit, they're seeking repayment for hospital bills, attorney fees, damages, and anything else the judge deems appropriate in this situation. So that's what they're going for, but I want to hear from you all. Feel free to drop down in the comments and give me your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.
Thanks for watching.